not been that much online since, but when I came online, I've been seeing some wrong narrations out there of misrepresentation of the facts. And you know, when you have this life going around, you are compelled to come out to put the right position out. Otherwise, I will not be here talking about it because the thinking was to wait till at least we get the ruling of the court out before we talk about it. So that with the ruling of the court, we have everything, we have all the evidence we need to talk about, we have it with us. But now that we've seen that they are out there putting out the wrong narratives, putting out truth with the aim of deceiving people, thinking they've gotten a sort of victory or something like that. That's why we are compelled to come out and talk about it and set the record straight. So the matter came up today. Even Josie and their lawyer Sashitu, they were not aware that the matter will be coming up today. It was Miss lawyer that had to call Sanchitu that there's a matter in court today, this morning. And you know, as usual, unprepared as they are, he had to send one very junior lawyer down to the court, rushing down to the courts today. The lawyer was there. The courts, they presented, we have two applications before the courts. One from Joseph Aloba, one from Wumi. And I believe you can still remember what the applications are all about. So the judge saw the applications, and the judge decided in his wisdom that both applications, hearing both applications and deciding on both applications will be an abuse of court process. That they rather listen to one application, the originating application, because the issue was brought to the court by Joseph Aloba, that now that he has an application, they want to listen to what he has to say. That among his application should be stepped down for now. Then the application came up. He wants to go and do the DNA abroad. And the judge laughed. And the judge faced among his lawyer, because the lawyer they sent was a very junior one to among his lawyer. So it was more like a conversation between the judge and among his lawyer. So he faced among his lawyer and said, "Oh, they're doing DNA in Nigeria now, since these people say they want to do their own abroad." And they both laughed about it, that no, everything is still abroad. And the judge said, what do they really want? That they said they want to make sure it is done in a recognized hospital, at a recognized hospital. And the judge said, that is their job. That is not the first thing that's not the first DNA they are doing. It's a family court. That is what they are, that's their specialization. That's what they are specializing, doing this kind of case, doing this kind of DNA. And the judge now said, the involvement of everybody, both Joseph Aloba, Omomi, and their representative, will be up to sample collection. So first, let me drive home a point. No order was granted today. No court order was granted today.
Thank you.
Josie's request to do DNA abroad was set aside. Omomi's request to get a court order to do our own separate DNA was set aside because they said it will be an abuse of the court process, that they cannot listen to two applications on a particular case, that the court has already granted granting another order on that same suit, on that same issue, will be an abuse of the court process. So no court order was granted today. What the ruling was today is that the court will strictly monitor the DNA, the conduct of it, that they will collect samples from Mohbad and from Liam. The court will be in charge of that. And most importantly, the court will decide 2 hospitals to use that will not be known beforehand to any of these parties. Again, the court will be the one to choose 2 reputable hospitals to use that will not be known to any of the parties beforehand. Of course, they will get to know when the result come out. But before then, none of the parties will know which hospital the court will be using. Their involvement will be come and identify the body of Mohbad at Yaba Military Hospital, bring Liam for sample taking. That will be the involvement of the family members. That's Joseph Aloba and Wumi. And up to that point, their involvement stops. The court takes over. The welfare officer from the court will be the one monitoring the process and reporting directly back to the judge. The cost of this DNA will be borne by Joseph Aloba, of course, as agreed in the terms of settlement earlier agreed last year. So the points to note, because I can see they are pushing out different narratives out there, the point to note is that no order was granted today. The hospitals to be used, the 2 hospitals the court decided on, because the court initially said 1 hospital, but Barrister Kabru, among Miss Lawyer, insisted that we should make it 2 separate hospitals. And the court said yes. Even though Barrister Kabru was suggesting that if it's the cost issue that we can pay, but the court said no, the agreement was this man has to pay for the cost, then that still remains, that we should not bother about any form of payment. And also, most importantly, the hospitals to be used will not be known beforehand until the result comes out. Not Wumi, not Joseph Aloba, or their representatives would know about the hospitals. When the result comes out, of course, the result will be read in the court. From there, they will know which hospitals or which clinics or sample collection centers were involved in the process. So, Google, whatever they've been sending out there, that, court granted an order for DNA to be done. No, court did not grant any order. The consent judgment given by the court all this while is what is still being followed. The only order that was issued was the one issued last year. And the order was to the hospital, military hospital, to allow doctors or whoever the specialists are to take sample from Mohbad, because the body is still in their custody. They need a court order to gain entrance for sample collection. And that was the only order issued by the court. And that order is still existing. And that, upon that the court now decided that even the DNA you're talking about, you guys will not be involved. Your involvement is just to present yourself for sample collection and to identify the right body to be taking samples from, so that you don't come back and say, any person sample here. Okay, this is Mohbad. You both know this is Mohbad. Good. Oh yeah, and you doctor, take your sample. Where's Liam? You both agree this is Liam. Good. And you doctor, a sample. Then at that point, they know nothing again. And the court will reconvene in November 11. And the expectation of the court, the expectation there is that the result would have been out before that time. So the November 11 is for the reading of the result of the DNA. They expect that before now till November 11, the result would have been out. The process will commence. We were waiting to get the CTC of the ruling, because with the CTC of the ruling, that's what will bring every other thing into motion. So that we're already pushing for that. At this point, we're the one pushing for it. We know they will not push for it, so we're pushing for it. We'll be the one chasing the registrar of the courts and the court itself to make sure this is done on time. In case Joseph Aloba wants to delay again, the court can hold him in contempt. But again, no court order was granted. Josie will not know any hospital that will be used. This one, they said, one hospital in Nigeria, one hospital abroad. The what's it called? The court will decide the hospitals to be used. And both hospital, I tell you, will be in Nigeria, because it only makes sense logically that no hospital will come from abroad to come and collect samples here. They have partners here. They have clinics here. They have, what do they call it again? Specialist hospital here. They have partnership with that collects the sample for them. And those ones send it abroad to them. They do it, they analyze it, they send the result back. No hospital in abroad will come here to collect sample. As the same way, no hospital in Nigeria analyzes or does the DNA test. So I believe I'm clear enough. If there's any question or if there's anything still not clear, I'm here to answer any question.
Order. Court. Any question? Until you explain that. Show the question.
Nígbà ìpá àwọn èèyàn ti sùn lọ pẹ̀lú West Manager, ṣó ti lọ́ǹgì jù ni.
Oh, you so as you break it down, so that was a good.
Tẹ́ ń bọ́ ní Libet. Ní Libet ní káwọn panelists pray lẹ́nu pa àwọn ní question náà.
Àǹtí mi nurse.
Kí lẹ fẹ́ ká sọ?
Kò sí.
Ìyàtọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ o.
Àbùlábọ̀ ẹni ṣubú o. Àbùlábọ̀ ẹni ṣubú o.
Okay, mo sáré wá sí di fóònù kí wá sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìgbà tó náà sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ ó yẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí. Àǹtí mi nurse tó wà ní second yẹn ni mo bá rí pé ìyàtọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ báyìí o. Àǹtí mi nurse tó. Wọ́n kọ́kọ́ wá fún wa lọ́ọ̀dẹ́tì yẹn.
I came up because of VC10.
Má mọ ibi tí ara mi máa ń wá sí. Ẹ mọ̀ kí mo mọ ibi tẹ́nu mi lé bébé sí.
VC10. Can you see the difference?
Carry your cross. One day tell me, am I making sense? Which one be my own?
VC10.
The difference is clear. It's 10 to 100.
When we're not talking about mental problem, if we're talking about mental illness now, VC10.
Hey, stop. It's enough. Don't do that to my sister. Hey, stop.
What? No, but wait, panelists. We tend to have questions. Mr. Spider, you've said it all. You know, we on this as in we don't even stress on DNA.
This is the ṣe ti ráṣìírí nǹkan tó ṣe fún yín lẹ́yìn.
It's Josie team that right now they will be having serious headache, different question. Baba is the one that ordered it, so it's Baba that will choose. Baba will decide. Baba will. What are they going to do now, Mr. Paita? Okay, that's the question. What are they going to do with this verdicts today? Mr. Paita, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. What are they going to do about what?
These verdicts now, because before they were all screaming that because this is their last hope.
It's a favorable verdict for them now. They want
No,
the court will do the DNA for them. What
no,
else
no,
do
no,
they
no,
want?
no. That's not what they want. They say Baba is the one that ordered the father of Mohbad, Mr. Joseph. So therefore, he's the one that will choose where he wants to do his DNA. He's the one that will this, he's the one that will that. Now that is the court that is doing it themselves, what can they do about it? I know they said Baba Liam has bought all the courts in Lagos. What would they
You
do
will
now?
say you will say according to vengeance.
According
Because
to all of them. According to all of them.
because it's vengeance that normally champion that.
Okay, now jokes apart, seriously, how do we put this the right information across? Because all these blogs, to be honest, I don't really care about what they put today. Like I've seen Insta blog, I've seen all of that. I don't really care. What's the most important thing is when the main result comes out, that should be published on all the media blogs and whatever.
The only issues that we have now is that if they've been thinking of how they will manipulate this before now, it is now clear that all their manipulation, of course, we know that there's nothing they can manipulate here without risking jail time for themselves and everybody involved in it. But now it is very clear that there is no way to escape the reality anymore. They
Yeah.
have to do what they set out to do, and of course they'll be embarrassed at the end of it.
Of course. And now, as you have said, the next sitting is November 24th. So I believe that's when the results will be read. So all this one that Josie will say, no, he's not ready. He's going to, the way he was just taking his time and, just prolonging the matter. So now that the court has taken that power away from him. So do you think there's any need to put this out, like the real story, instead of what they posted on all the blogs?
No, once we get out the CTC of the ruling, we put that out, and that we counter whatever they have
Whatever they
in the
said.
blogs.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Everything is good. Well, good. Wumi is good. Liam is good. Now them they cry. So November 21st is almost here. Is it November 11th? I can't remember. Who else has question now? You guys should talk. That British.
Another thing is, normally we are used to them coming out to change narrative and change what has happened in the court always. So you should not be surprised at whatever narrative they put out there. Yeah, I don't get myself worried. The cocoa be saying, I want to do the DNA. And the true thing is, when the result comes out, everybody will know their position and everybody will be fine.
Yeah, that's why I said that the main our main goal should be the result. Once the result is broadcasted worldwide, CNN self everywhere, because they've that's the plan. They don't want anybody to know the result. But now,
Nothing, please, I will run. Yeah, this one will be there in itself. But at least Mr. Paita is still there. So even if I'm saying something else, he will come to my rescue right now. Another thing I want us to know that information was said today that me I held on to because I leave the DNA to Mr. Paita Grass is about the body of Mohbad. All these things we've been hearing about, body Mohbad, all is a big lie.
of course,
Like I got because me I was just worried. Like people have been going there, if they go and get a wrong thing, blah blah. I was trying to ask a lot of questions, and so I was like, it's a military morgue now that nobody can even go there, blah blah blah. We're like, oh, now that the court have released the body and all of that, they said no, there's nothing like that. Not until the DNA sample has been taken and everything about the DNA is done, that they can now release the body. So all this narrative of Josie don't go do DNA. He don't go take sample for bad body. He had his own personal DNA. All those things are just big lies out there that they've been pushing out. Because me, I was just concerned about it. I said, no, all those things we are hearing, that it's just a social media story to talk about. Mr. Paitashe Muso Dada, sorry.
Mr.
Yes,
Paita, what
you're
are
on
you
point.
doing?
I'm on point. I'm beginning to be okay. They respect me. I don't sabi what pass you.
Àti pọ̀ sí yín lára nìyẹn.
But she might join here. They might join here. They might join here.
So I hear I can see a couple of questions there that what if Josie is saying he doesn't have money? No, Josie is there, not at this point. But then tó bá náwó náà, wọ́n máa ṣe on his behalf, gbèsè ẹ̀ ni ó máa san náà ni. Because you do it, gbèsè ẹ̀ ni.
I mentioned that àwa tiẹ̀ tún sọ pé kọjá san ẹyọ kan jọ́jẹ́ no.
Yeah, pé gbèsè ẹ̀ ni òkú mọ́mì ẹ̀ ló máa sín.
If you had known, you should have just followed the first one, Mr. Paita. You should have just followed the first one when they issued the first one,
Jẹ́jẹ́.
I'm telling you, the guy, I don't even know his advisors. Well, let me take that back. We know his
the point is
advisors.
that they don't want all they want to do is just to delay. So they're still having their way. Even now, to them, also offer force one now. They are still having their way. They wanted to delay it all this while. And that's what they still want. If they still find any avenue to continue to delay it, they will still use it.
No, even as he said he wanted to go and do it abroad, do you think he would have brought out the results in a month? As in the way...
That's what I'm saying now. It's delaying. They will delay it for 1 year. They will hear that the hospital
but the court
abroad
has taken that away from him now. He doesn't have the power to do that.
Exactly.
He doesn't have the power to do that. Look at how long it took for him to release the autopsy results. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the plan. That's what he planned to do with this DNA. But now, that judge, I love him. I mean, that magistrate. I hope Kofi doesn't curse him this night. But these people, they are losers, Joe. They are losers. Wumi is still good. Everything Wumi requested that the court should be the one to do the DNA. She's getting it just as she wanted. So we are good over here. November 11th is almost here.
That part, nobody will even know the hospital. That one sweet me die.
Of course, as it should be. As it should be.
I want to go to Ibadan. My person that did autopsy for me. Want to conduct DNA.
Muiwa too came. We are doing tissue DNA. Foolish man. I doing tissue DNA. So now, anything the court gives them, if they like, they should not collect. There's nothing they can do about it. Because this one is going to be notarized by the government, Nigerian government. Liam, you're a special baby.
And please, I will still want to talk about this. Team Wumi, Ejekama, calm down, gone. Mama Ejekama, we're worried. We don't have anything to be worried or be bothered about. Mr. Joseph, Osaye. The space, my being so we don't have to. We have to always watch it. Atiman Kaya Sukeju. Team Josie will drop info, and the next thing, I not Mama Gbe, Ati Mama so wrong by without really knowing what. If they bring it out and Tawa not is Aregba, Tawa not is so pe to ba je be no ni kini, it's more or less like we really accept what they are pushing out there. We've known these people from the beginning till today. Irok oto kan o tẹnu wọn jáde rí. But we are always eager, like, hey, I feel more cotton shell. Oh, yeah. Be is you knowing what you're supporting. The most important thing. I'm supporting a good cause, stand on it. ẹ má jẹ́ kí any narrative or any story tẹ́ bá gbọ́n ta kó tiẹ̀ dàbí anything lówájú yín. Ṣé understand? So me I don gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀ sáré gbé update ìyá yín yìí bèbè sí eyes ago ní lọ́dọ̀ mi o. So please I'm just trying to give us that assurance again. Ẹ máa calm down. Ẹ máa tẹ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ gan. We are here today because we've been that smart group. Àwọn gan máa ń sọ kò ń ṣe pé fumble. Those team, they are this, they are that, the way they do their things, you won't even know. Yes. And that is why we are just where we are now. And we can continue because we are almost there by doing what? Being calm and pushing it the way we've been pushing it to give us that better and good results. Thank you. Communication. Hypertension. Mr. Yellow, come back. Hey, hello? Twe. Mr. Dukia.
Me has a very good team. And when he's talking about him, of course, yes. He's referring to mainly the like our legal team, our advisors. Then of course we are our fans and family, basically our supporters, because we get brain now, they use brain. So let's see, we're almost there. It's almost done. After 11th, they don't have anything to say again. We see 10. Narabu. What now? I'm calling all the panelists. I want everybody to contribute now. President.
Yes, what you've been saying is the same thing we've been saying. So after 11, anybody that comes out to say any rubbish, then they will face the law for it. So we are waiting. We are earnestly waiting for the journey to be conducted, and Pythagoras has explained everything. I don't think I have any question to ask. So then we're hoping for the D-Day to hear the results. So we just hope that after the results they will calm down. I don't know. So,
no, they should not calm down now.
And if they don't,
they
face the law. So I'm so happy today that woman said, the ASP Josephine said, even those people abroad that actions will be taken against them. Interpol. So I think they can listen now. So I think it's going to, a lot of things are going to get better. That's just what I want to say. Things will get better because now we have police officers on Black App, on social media with them, so they can see and monitor the activities. I'm very sure it's going to reduce all this cyber stalking and cyber bullying. And like the person that went to the panel said that they need a scapegoat. I think that is really crucial.
Yeah.
If one person is being arrested, I beg, I tell you, the rest will calm down. So it's not just about talking. We need action. So if they can do it, we are not threats. So in due time, if one person is arrested, other people will calm down. As in, bring one of those people abroad. Immediately that woman was talking, I was so happy that at least just say, hey, cool, we hear, and comfy, they can hear, and we'll see what will happen. Let's see how it unfolds. That's it.
Yeah, well said. They actually start with a celebrity as a scapegoat.
Exactly.
So they can see that it's not a joke. Do you get? And it will bring a lot of awareness to to the cybercrime law, because there are some people that still don't know about it. But once a celebrity is used as a scapegoat, I believe it will go viral.
Yes. And I even said the presence of that woman on Black Cap is very, very, very useful, because she's dishing out a lot of information, a lot of things that a lot of people are not aware.
Yeah, to be
So
honest, that's our job. It's
yes,
something they should have been doing a long time ago.
doing a long time, yes.
PRO, public
So
relations officer. So,
yes, I'm so glad.
but I think
So
she should just stay on TikTok alone. She should stream on YouTube, Facebook,
on
and all
YouTube,
that.
yeah, maybe someone will advise, yes, on IG so that you will
Yeah,
not
our
be
friend is on
TikTok.
the panel. A new friend. I'm sure our friend is taking notes, so our friend will tell her. That's a joke. Oh, diabetes is not a friend. Oh. Yeah, but that's good. So tomorrow now, let's hear what Adejobi
That's what they say. All area cool and
cool
calm.
and calm.
Yes.
So bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn o. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ń gbà yẹn.
ẹ lè jẹ́ kí president sọ president ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ má bínú wọn pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọlé yẹn máa kí ẹ káàárọ̀ yẹn ṣáà ni. wọ́n dúró ní request mo gbé wọn báyìí ni mo ti gbọ́ wọlé muting wọn á gbé ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ káàárọ̀ ẹ káàárọ̀ gbogbo ilé o.
tí mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jọ́ọ̀bì tán ṣó yẹ kó rí báyìí kẹ́ ẹ tún
Bẹ́ẹ̀
wà
tẹ́ ẹ kó adó àná o. Ìyá ṣe
ẹ
kókó.
ṣeun o ìyá mi
káàárọ̀
àpò
bá yín ní comment
àpò
section.
àná
Sísá Síndẹ̀ má
ẹbí
wọ̀rí,
mi ń
má
kọ́
play.
ẹbí mi ń kọ́ àpò àná ẹ bá mi kí o.
Láfíà láwà, ẹ ṣe.
ṣó yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ ẹ máa búlì mi lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ ìbí mi ẹ̀yin nu ọlọ́ọ̀nù mo ti di born again báyìí.
president kí ló
born
ṣe
again.
ṣé ẹ̀yin lẹ máa kọ́kọ́ ṣe birthday ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ wá fẹ́ sọra yín di
president ẹ kú ọdún
birthday.
àná
ó yá yín ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́mọ́ lọ jẹ̀bà lánàá ni
ẹ̀mí aṣọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọdún láyé
ẹ kú àdásí
ọlọ́run ní
ẹ
pé
ṣe
èmi ṣàṣemọ́
ẹ ṣe
ẹ ṣe pátì ni ṣé pé yóò pẹ́ ṣe pátì ni ẹ sọ́pọ̀ ẹ fẹ́ ṣe pátì náà
ẹ ṣe
ṣe ṣe pátì ni
pàtí kó kájọ ṣe fàájì papọ̀.
níbo lẹ ti jọ ṣe fàájì ṣé DNA tó sọ̀rọ̀ pàṣẹ dá
àná ẹ
sí
ṣe
ìbóhùn láti gbọ́kọ̀ tó sọ yẹn
ẹni bómi ìṣọwọ́ náà
ẹ
bá
dá sọ̀rọ̀
kọ́lẹ̀
DNA
ẹ ṣeun.
ẹ̀yin ṣe pátì náà ní ẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan kan náà ní ìtì ẹ̀ sí lórí platform nínú ìnáná
ẹ lè sí ìbé yàtọ̀ ọmọ yín ẹ fọmọ yín sórí àga kọ́mọ yín máa búlì mi. ẹbẹ ẹ fọmọ yín sórí àga kí ìyá gbọ̀n lọ́mọ tú owó ìyá gbọ̀n lọ́mọ tú.
ẹ ṣàkóò náwó
ọmọ yín tẹ fi mú lérò
ọmọ òní bá gbèsè ẹ lẹ.
èébú ló ń bú mi wọn jẹ she no allow me to celebrate my birthday in peace na bully she dey bully me. àwọn òròyìn ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ bí mi lọmọ yín ń play fún wa. ẹ̀yin lu ọlọ́run ni mo dẹ̀ ti rán yín sọmọ yín lé yìí mo ti rán yín sọmọ yín lé yìí mo ti sọ pé ẹni bí ni là ń jọ. ẹ ṣeun o ẹ ṣe mo dúpẹ́ o ẹ ṣe mo dúpẹ́ o yíyan ṣe ọlọ́kà ṣe o.
mo rò bí ẹ bá lóde àbúrò yín kejì kẹjọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dé ni.
ẹ̀yin àtàbúrò yín wo nìyẹn.
àbúrò mélòó lẹ ní lórí social media.
tàbúrò mi ń bọ̀ lọ́nà àbúrò mi ń bọ̀ lọ́nà lódì ìyá ìyàwó lódì. ẹ ṣe mo dúpẹ́ ohun rere ò ní fi wálẹ̀ o àwa màmá ṣọlá mọ́lá màmá ṣayọ̀ máyọ̀ ni o.
àmì ọlọ́run.
bá mi ènìyàn burú kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ.
mo ní kí ẹ rí sí ti DNA tá a gbọ́ tán ẹ̀.
Wàláì mi bí ṣe wọlé ẹ gbọ́ tí ó sì ń búlì mi yìí àbírú béèrè wò leléyìí tó yọ lọ. Mo sọpọ́tì màmí Cindy tán ní ẹ máa tún play aláìbí ṣe ń wọlé nìyí.
ó ṣe ẹ mute sister Temi ẹ mute o.
Ẹ má jọ mùtù kọ́fẹ́.
wọ́n sọ pé wọ́n ń nàkì mi ni èyí sọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ kọ́ ni mo sọ èyí wọ́n fi pé wọ́n gbọ́n.